Ooh, baby, you gotta love this, man. A November morning, sun's just rising. It's absolutely a stunner, and we've got still water. It does not get any better than this. Guys, today we're gonna be talking about everything about casting to crappie. I actually find myself to be quite the expert on it. I do it every single day, guide service. I've done it almost, I mean, unbelievable. That's just the way we've always caught fish here on my home lake. So we're gonna go through everything, what we use, how we do it, what I think some of the secrets are. And it's a big part of guide service because, you know, you're trying to help people learn about casting a crappie. And what I'm gonna do in this episode, and I'm super excited about it, been asked about it, it's what we do here. So I'm gonna give you my top secrets that get it done. And we're gonna go through, I'm not even gonna put a number on it because there's gonna be so much information in this video. Hopefully you can go to your lake and really excel at actually casting to crappie. So, and we get a beautiful day to do it on too. Just absolutely awesome day. So, hope you guys, this November is going fantastic. And you gotta love this time of year, man. We got 55-degree water. I could just talk all morning. It's early, it's early. First day off without a guide trip. And so I'm going out here and gonna pleasure fish and show you guys what we're doing. Here we go. All right, before we get started, I just want to give everybody an update. The new Silver Hoop series is available. You get to choose any of these colors at hogfishing.com. We don't ask for anything on this channel. We don't ask for money for chats or anything of that nature. We just ask that you visit our sponsors. We visit and some of the websites and check out some of these incredible products you're going to see today. And the Hog Fishing Silver Hoop series is brand new. You get to choose your net. You get a silver hoop, and then you get a 6 to 12 extension, all for your crappie needs. Guys, everybody needs a net in their boat. They've got you covered at hogfishing.com. Let's do this. It's gonna be a beautiful morning. Good fish, guys. Bam. Oh, that's a beautiful start to a day, man. That is a slab. Bam. Let's start off by a couple of the things that I've talked about a lot, and that is just staying back. Staying back right now, this time of year, in the month of November, I only have to stay back about 20 feet. These fish are a little bit more forgiving this time of year, it seems like. And so this time of year, 20 feet. Any other time, I try to stay back 30, 35 feet. I'm really trying to stay off these fish. Hence the reason why we have to cast to them, right? So now, even during the fall, like that fish there, I was able to get really closer to them. But again, let's stay back. That's the key. That's the reason why you're casting. The other point I'm going to make is that it's, you know, one of the number one things I see on the guide trips is that people will always cast past the pile and then bring it over. I understand completely why why that's done. It's because it makes it easier for people to get on target by throwing harder. But if we want efficiency on the boat, let's get a little eater. We really want to be on target. So if a fish is 22 feet like that fish was, I'm trying to hit that sucker right at 23, 24 feet. And I also think that crappie like a bait that is falling down on them. So right there, those fish were at 20. I'm really shooting my hardest to get to 24, 25 at the most. I don't want to waste time waiting for a bait to come across it. So big deal in terms of casting. Now again, that's just time on the water. Let's see if we can get one of these guys to react. Time on the water, and so you'll get better in terms of your accuracy in regards to distance. Look at those guys just sitting still, man. I'm always looking for the same sonar feedback between my bait and the crappie. So that was much better. So here he comes. So it was right on him. Just playing him a little bit. There we go. Perfect. So sonar on casting is very important. So if your bait's not the same, that's a slab. If your bait's not giving the same sonar feedback, that means that you're coming in on the side of it. Great fish right there, guys. So being accurate is, again, very important. I don't waste time with casts that are not right on point. Or I try not to. You know, obviously sometimes, you know, windy conditions, you're going to give a little bit more because obviously good casts are at a premium. But with no wind, obviously it makes it easier. And but again, it's always time on the water to get that accurate cast, and you want to be right in the same cone as that fish is. Now this morning we're fishing with nothing but hair jigs, and that's primarily what we've been fishing with in the guide service. I'm not sure if it matters. The swamp, the all white, I'm fishing with the fuzzy clown. It's kind of an orange jig. I don't know if it necessarily matters, but I can tell you that hair jigs are a great way to be super efficient with casting. You don't have to worry about your bait, you know, slipping, your plastic slipping on the hook or anything like that. You know you're good. So if you get short struck, you can drop it right back down with confidence that you're good. There's a good fish right there, man. Now that guy would be good too, I guess. But there's one in the mud. So we got this one. He's coming up. Little baby stair steps. And there we go. All day long, guys. That's a slab. Golly. Hogs right here. We just got out here. Look at that. Bam. Look at that. Bam. That's it. Now, how to be an excellent caster is also about your equipment. And this is not a sales pitch, so don't take it as one. Again, we don't ask for anything on this website other than to look at these products because they get it done. I cast every single day. It's what I know extremely well. The reason why I use a 10-footer, guys, a 10-footer, I got the hammer, I got the striker, is because you have leverage on the fish. It allows you to set the hook so much faster than any other rod, quicker than a longer rod, quicker than a shorter rod. The reason why is it just takes little bitty effort to use a 10-footer. So check those out. It also gives you flexibility to flip. Like I'm doing a lot of flipping right now, which means I'm flipping it out there about 20-25 feet. Still casting. Again, I'm always casting between 20 and 30. And then I'm using sniping braid. Comet, Optimize, Meteor. Those are the three sizes that I love to use. And the reason why is because it's a small micro diameter. So I tie straight to the jig. I don't use a leader. My visibility on my lake is 4 to 5 feet. Sometimes more than that when it really clears up in the summer. But I have confidence because of the small diameter that I can go right to the jig. I love it. The other thing is we talked about the hair jigs. Very important. You don't have to get short struck and then you have to wonder if your plastic slipped down the hook or if you're fishing with a minnow. Now, don't get me wrong, if a minnow's biting, then you fish with what you have to fish with. But a hair jig, to me, is the perfect scenario for crappie fishing. And again, the thing about braid, I just want to go back to that real quick, is there's no stretch. There's no ability to set the hook. It's immediate. It's awesome. It's immediate impact when they bite it. It's the very light bite. That was an extremely light bite. I can't emphasize that enough. But I was able to feel it still with the braid and with the hammer. The hammer, the striker, 10-footers that you will absolutely love. Not a sales pitch. It's just fact. And over the, let's see, how long has it been? I've been casting on this lake for 12 years, something crazy. And certainly in the last 8 years with the guide services, I spend my whole time casting. Even when I pleasure fish here, it's casting. So these are just little bitty tidbits that'll get more fish in the boat. The other thing I will say, one last thing before we get back and put more slabs in the boat, is I use a number 7 split shot. Number 7 split shot allows me to see two things moving through the water column at the same rate of speed. It allows me to pick it up extremely fast. Now, obviously, the other point of that is that it gets down to the fish faster. We're using 1/32 ounce jigs, so we need to get it down there fast, and that helps. But the key is that I'm seeing it so much better because I have two things moving at the same rate, and I can pick it up really quick because I look at it a lot, but also because there's two items there. There's a perfect cast, guys. Good feedback. Same as the fish. There's this big turn. And now we're going to play him a little bit. Little stair step. Oh, we're going to get his buddy. And there we go. Stair step. We got his buddy underneath him. Still good fish. Again, Trying to come right in at them. There it is. They're sitting there at 26, and I was a little bit off on maybe a foot, not much. So there it is, right sitting right there in the middle of them. And I'm just trying to get somebody's attention here. Yeah, and you don't have really control of which one, but you, there he is right there. Smaller one got a hold of it. But we're catching fish. Go. Now here's another trick, guys, I'm gonna tell you about. I see it all the time. The bail of your reel can be either manually or, you know, obviously just click it in with your actual reel itself, the handle. I am a big believer in manually bringing it and closing it. So if you look at me opening it, I'll open it, of course, but when I cast, I automatically always manually put it back down. At any point, if I make an adjustment too, I'm always manually. Anytime you try to use the handle of your reel to close that bail like this, like that, it's inaccurate. And you would be amazed by how accurate you have to be with crappie and where it ends up being stopping at. So in order to be super accurate, everything is done manually on my bail. I'm clicking it in, I'm closing it. I'm closing it always manually to make sure that I'm extremely accurate and I don't have to worry about, because some people, you know, they struggle all of a sudden to close it, that type of deal. So highly recommend your bail action be done manually 100% of the time. Oh, we got him out of the middle of that pile. That was beautiful. Slab. Awesome. Total slab. Probably the biggest one so far. That is a beast. You gotta love it, guys. Oh, that is a toad. All right, so we're crushing it, man. Love it, love it, love it. Guide trips are going great, just so you know. There are availability in the late part of November. So I love fishing the last couple weeks of November. So if you're interested, give me a shout at 3poundfishing@gmail.com. Guide trips have been jam-packed and we've been doing awesome. A real quick touch. Again, we don't ask for anything. We're sharing videos. Please consider, if you're looking for a fishing net, any color you want from Hog Fishing right here. You get to choose the color. You get a 6 to 12 foot extension pole. So in other words, it starts off at 6 foot and it extends out to 12 feet, black. It's awesome. They're all like, I believe they're all on sale, this particular series, which is really cool. So check them out. The Hammer 10, the Striker 10, those rods are phenomenal. Feedback has been phenomenal for the last, gosh, we've had them for 2 years now. And they're just a great casting rod. I've got guys that will whip it. I like flipping it. I like getting it. I'm a backhand kind of caster, but it's all about accuracy. It's all about being able to put it right on the pile. And the difference between the Striker 10 and the Hammer 10, just so you know, a Hammer 10 is a little bit more stiff than a Striker 10. Obviously, the Striker 10 has a wind grip, which really feels nice in your hand. So you get to choose between those two. But certainly email me if you have any questions. All right, let's put a couple more slabs in the boat. Here he comes again. We're going to get a shot at him again. We got him. Got him that time. Gosh, you gotta love it. Another freaking pig. Good deal. Bam! Another slab in the boat. Love it. Guys, I hope you guys appreciate the information on casting. I love casting. It's what I do every single day. Check out the hair jigs in particular. That's what we didn't really talk much about hair jigs, but the Let's Go Fishing Pack gives you about 45, all the ones that we're using today. at a super discount. We got the biggest selection of hair jigs anywhere. So again, support the channel, buy some of the products, and have a great holiday season. We're gonna be putting two videos out every single week. And that does not include all the shorts that we do. So appreciate you, support the channel. Please share and subscribe. I know that there are a lot of people that are watching today that are not subscribed. It doesn't cost you anything, doesn't commit you to anything. It just shows support for the channel, and it makes us want to get out here, do all the editing that's needed to send you great information about crappie fishing. We love you, and have a good one.